Hello everyone. So in this video, it will teach you how to collect data for Summative 4. Summative 4 will have 4 items, okay? You're going to need this force sensor, you're going to need the cable, you're going to need hanger and masses, and you're also going to need vernier graphical analysis. So once you're in vernier graphical analysis, it will look something like this, where you have sensor data collection, right, as the main thing. What you're going to want to do is go ahead and click sensor data collection, and it's going to try to find its sensor. So once you're at this screen, then you'll connect this. So normally we'll connect things via Bluetooth. You could do that with this one. However, because there's no motion involved, you can easily just simply connect it with the cable. So take your cable, connect it to your laptop, and connect it to the actual sensor. So there's a little plug-in on the side. You can go ahead and connect that. So there is your connection. And now what this will do is it will actually read the sensor. So once you get to this screen, then go ahead and simply click done. So what this is going to do, it's going to give you the force and the actual force down there. So notice right now there is a force that's being read. You want to make sure that always says 0 at the very bottom. So you'll click force, you'll click 0. Sorry, I'm going to show that again because I just realized I was off screen. So you'll click that force table, you'll click 0, and now you're ready to collect data. So what you'll do to collect data is you just go to the top right, there's these view options, click on that, and instead of the graph, go ahead and unclick graph and click meters. So what that's going to do is it's going to actually give you a meter. So 0.01, negative 0.01, it's actually really close to 0, so we can go ahead and start. What you're going to do, right, if you look at the data table asks you to solve for mass, to collect mass in grams and see how that affects the weight. So the whole premise of Summative 4 is to see how the relationship between mass and weight. Okay, so weight is what we get from the force sensor. Mass we're going to actually get from these little masses. So if you look closely at these little masses, I'll go ahead and turn them around. They actually have numbers on them. That's 100 G. So this is what this is saying. This is 100 grams. Okay. So what you'll do is you're going to ultimately hang that from here and then figure out how much weight the actual vernier sensor tells you. So let's start with this hanger. Okay. So the hanger itself, if you look at the very bottom, it has 50 grams. So we're going to start just with the hanger. So 50 grams in 50 grams, we're going to convert that to kilograms. So the way you do that is you divide it by 1,000. So 0.05 kg is 50 grams. And now let's go ahead and hang that. So we're going to hang it from the actual sensor. All right, it is currently hanging. And now let's figure out how much force it gives us. So it's going to give you about 0.523323. So let's go ahead and say that that's 0.525. Okay, so that would be your weight. Okay. Sorry, I was showing the data for Summative 3. Make sure you ignore that. What you'll do is just that. So now that was 50 grams for the hanger. What you're then going to do, right, is you're going to add these 100 grams. I'm going to go ahead and slot it in. So now I have 150 grams on the actual hanger. And we're going to go ahead and hang that from the sensor. So now we have 150 grams hanging, and we get 1.51 as our weight. So we have 1.51 for 150 grams. If we divide that by 1,000, you would get 0.15 kilograms. And now you keep creating your data. So you're going to do that for 10 different points, where you just add a mass from here, you add it onto the hanger, and then you just keep going. Now you can move this in various ways. So if you want to just add a 20 and take off the 100, you can. If you want to add the 20 and make 170, you can. Just make sure you're adding them up. And then you'll do that until you get to 10 different points. All right, everyone, if you have any questions, please call up Mr. Farias.